Nice try. Okay. Alright.
Okay, am I talking? Am I live? Say hello, chat, if you can hear me, chat. I'm feeling really lonely here. Alright, hello, chat. For the guy earlier who was like, hey, I really think this map will go hard without hidden, here's the hidden map without hidden on it.
Also the hard rock map without hard rock on it.
Yeah, the hard rock map without hard rock. So this one's pretty much just a test of, hey, can you play your reading, can you play a bit of precision? It's not too hard on either, but it is testing both, so you've got to be confident on both. This is probably the aimiest non-aim pick of the pool, that we didn't just pull directly into the aim slot. Could probably flex it in there if you wanted, but we opted to put it towards the control just because of the AR settings and the precision aspects. Yeah. Oh, gimmick, you know, same thing. Tomato.
Yeah, if you score, like, all the mod slots are the same thing. Like, you tap and aim, you aim and tap, and you have to, like, control your cursor.
Alright, gimmick 3. To the guy who said, hey, can we get some freeze frame? You guys get freeze frame. It's 3 stars.
We start that in my pool.
So, to those who are not familiar, freeze frame is a laser exclusive mod that says, hey, when a new combo appears on the screen, it plays the entire pattern at once.
I'll get it.
Yeah, well, you'll figure it out when you play it, because it looks as confusing as it sounds when you see it for the first time. In particular, this might be, for more experienced laser players, this might actually be on probably the easiest map in the pool. But this was sort of just us saying, hey, we want to introduce laser exclusive mods to the players who are sort of playing these mods for the first time. Because we are aware that there are a lot of players who are playing laser for the first time in this tournament. But because it's freeze frame, we sort of decided, hey, if we start with the map that has relatively low combo count, just to help introduce players to how it plays, should be pretty nice. So we ended up going with a pick that's more slider aim focused than actual tapping aim or just circle intensive, because having the sliders on the screen for longer sort of just helps you give your brain a bit more time to comprehend what's going on. You can sort of, while you're following the slider pattern, go to the next pattern and sort of comprehend what you need to do from one to one. So as long as you don't get flashbanged by all the new notes appearing at once, it should be pretty intuitive for you. Ignoring that, this is probably the lowest SR map ever pulled in ANZT.
There was the Dongo map, that one iteration.
Oh,
right?
true, yeah. Like I feel like it had to be higher, right? Because it's just so low CS. Well, it is in the conversation for top 2 lowest SR maps in ANZT
No, the
history.
Dongo map had to be, at least have been 5 stars, right?
Yeah. Okay, so lowest SR map in ANZT history. You are welcome.
It's worth also mentioning that this demonstrates, like, what we're saying, how a lot of the laser mods do just
feel like
act as like a reading mod, right? because a lot of them like deflate, like freeze frame just then. They just change the way you read, right?
Yeah, we'll have more discussion on that later as we sort of figure out what players really want. But now we're moving on to the tiebreaker. Holy World. Not sure how many people are familiar with this one.
Why did you speed this up to be less?
Shit.
Oh.
Oh, we should have put this in the main pool. Oh, we messed up. It's
This was in one.
True.
Actually, no, there was a string. This is tough one.
Yeah, this is our true just hybrid mechanics consistency style map from the pool.
When was this match?
So, this one is 2019, 2018. It's not too aggressive on the boom scale. This one's pretty much just the base map, except we kicked up the rate edit by 0.06. Kicks it up from about 170 BPM to 180. So that now that the tapping isn't just completely free. A little bit of alternator test in here, a little bit of flow test, a little bit of everything really.
But 6.6-star aim looks so hard, man.
Yeah, this might be the hardest map in the game.
Why is it so spaced?
Should we reduce the CS next time?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's a discussion for another day.
I just slider broke in my brain. I don't even
Slider
know
broke
how
in your
I used-
brain.
Oh.
No, tell on snaking sliders not to get one tap by that.
Don't even think there's anything to get one tap by.
Well, you just got one tap from the sounds of
Yeah.
it. Maybe that's a uniquely the Topaz issue.
Yep.
Anyway, one last replay from the Onion Swamp to clutch it out for us. Much appreciated once again. We went on an absolute tear this week to bring us the replays. I believe this is one of my picks, so if you don't fuck with this, you are welcome to flame me for this one. Oh my god, I've been pinged in the ANZT server. Oh, it's regarding the seeding. Oh. I'm sure people want to hear about that one. But yeah, for all those who are curious, seeding will be right after this. Will probably be maybe a 2 to 5 minute intermission in between, and then we'll be ready to sort of
Did you pull this
give
in
you all the
Oxford?
details. I don't believe I pulled. No, I didn't pull this on Zero. That wasn't me. That was someone else. And also, it wasn't rated to 1.06, so like my version is like way cooler than their version.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. Not quite an FC from Onion, but solid performance nonetheless. Now let's see if he clutches up the 99.
But the spoilers if you paid attention at the start.
Yeah, but I'm stupid and I don't pay attention to anything.
Yeah, me too.
Oh!
What even happened there? It got too early?
Yeah, it looked like it. Oh, yeah, we're not getting that 99.
Oh man.
Good effort, big dog.
But yeah, we've said this like 80 times in the showcase, but please let us know, especially after this week, how you guys find the laser mods.
Yeah,
And we will do our best to accommodate like the what the bulk of the player base is feeling.
Yeah,
regarding it.
we encourage everyone in particular to give this freeze frame map a try, sort of see how they feel about it. If you want more of that, we're happy to do more of it. We just need to know what the players want. Regardless, that is Topaz done.
Yep,
Me and
I'm
Fairy
outta
Bread
here.
will be back in a little bit to discuss seeding.
It's bedtime. Good night, people.
Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on to this time. You'll be fine, I promise. Every day that you stay in my life. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on to this time. You'll be fine, I promise. Every day that you stay in my life. Just hold on. 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 Just hold on.
Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that map of showcase commentated by Yellow Jello and the Topaz. My
And
name
if
is
you didn't, be sure to let us know.
Favorite.
I'm still here.
Yes, Yellow Jello is still here. Topaz has gone to sleep. But yeah, I guess shall we get started?
Yeah, of course. For context, before we move on to the bottom seed, this was out of 20. This was out of 25, so only one team did not end up qualifying. So everyone point and laugh at the 25th seed, or don't. You can show sympathy. Take your pick.
Well, either way, the 25th seed is under Ninja, which is Tonka Truck. He does. She's like, oh no, I hate laser after playing the pool. And now I was like, no, I don't get to play. Let's see. What are you kidding? No.
Oh, welcome back, perchance. Hashtag
What?
hi chat. Can I get a hash?
Oh, I see what happened. Give me
Okay.
Everything's fixed.
Is fixed. I'm back.
Yeah, okay, we are back. Do we want
Rightio,
to just
I'm
go
actually
over what
back.
we discussed?
Okay, yeah. I mean, look, they saw what happened. Tonka Truck took it up the rear. Did not end up being the worst performing player in the tourney, which we'll discuss later when it comes to it. So get keen for that one. Anyway,
Okay, we'll move on
Seed
to
24.
Seed 24. Sorry, apologies about that. Sorry about that.
Yep, bottom seed of the 20, but does make it to fight another day. Max B and Cadence. Looking at scores in particular, Gimmick 1, that was the AR8. Pretty solid performance, seed 14. Also went decently enough on the control too. Besides that, finding an uphill battle, but keen to see how they go.
Let's take a look. Number 23. It is Waver Chew in the club. That is Sparkly Fairy 700, or I think it's Clubby.
And Awawa.
And Awawa,
Yep,
which is
so-
Heatwave.
Yeah, Clubby and Heatwave combo. Coming in as second bottom seed here, which is a bit scary for a lot of people, considering these two players, especially Heatwave, have been some pretty solid tournament performers in the past. Looking at their highlight scores, a couple of mid 10 seeds. Tap 1 in particular, top perform at seed 10. Gimmick 1, Gimmick 2, and Aim 1 also not far behind. Just the control pool in particular really letting them down here. They struggled quite a bit.
Same with
Why is Aim 2 in decimals? Fairy Bread, you want to discuss that one?
True. I should have explained that at the very start. This was in the announcement before, but everyone who played the difficulty adjust map, whoever played the HR, I think it's DA1, whoever played the HR version of it, they got a 1.06x multiplier. Because we're not using the hard rock mod, they originally don't actually have a multiplier, so we just felt it was fair just to give them one. I don't think it actually changed any of the results, but I think we'd rather just set the precedent early, set it now.
Make sure that make sure that everything's as balanced as possible when it comes to seeding. Make sure no one gets accidentally cucked because their HR score lost by a decimal, and we didn't end up putting it in.
Look, we're not going to have a free mod HR CS 6.5 and have that be lower than the HD multiplier.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not ideal. But yeah. Regardless, that's that explained. Seed 23, once again, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the main stage. Moving on to Seed 22.
Alright.
Jordan Natalie Fenfic. Who's keen for the biggest D seed of the season? Jordan LR7, the bottom performing player of the tournament, because I believe he played on his mobile phone.
Yep, that is correct. And surprisingly, he did not bottom score every single map. On the other,
He actually did beat Sarup and a couple other players on the Hidden 2. I believe DJ was also an unfortunate victim of Jordan LR7's Hidden 2 prowess.
that's the gimmick one.
Yeah. For what it is worth, to give a more clear sort of explanation on how this team performed, Secret Box top scored 4 of the maps. That is the Tap 2, Tap 3, Control 1, and Control 2. So definitely do watch out for this team when it comes down to it.
Yeah, I
And
think.
best of luck to, I believe, Seed 12, who has to deal with them in the main stage.
Yep, I think the seeding's a little bit misleading about their potential skill level in this tournament.
Yep. Ignore the Seed 25, which is the worst score on the AIM 3. I'm sure they have a lot more to prove.
Alrighty, moving on to seed 21. We've got Dentos Fritter. With Dentos and
Dentos
Densi.
Fritter. To those who know, Ventos is a criminal D-ranker and has a 700 PP score on Akatsuki, so he's pretty good at the game, even though his account says 10k. Ignore that one. You can see it in the Nomad in the Tap 2 there, the Nomad 2-star map, where they got Seed 9 overall. Very impressive performance. Did struggle a bit more on the other maps, in particular the AIM 3, that HR Precision ult, struggled a lot, along with the Control 1 and the Control 3. And actually both the other tapping picks. But that Cap 1 really putting in some of the heavy lifting there to sort of carry them over the edge and get this 21st seed. So we'll see how they go on the main stage. Best of luck to him.
Moving on to seed number 20, we've got Corbin and Keitaro.
Yep.
The driving.
Also known as,
Yep, go on.
yeah, Kevo Leverage. Yeah, Kevo Leverage from driving in the RAV4 2CK. I encourage anyone who hasn't seen their profile collab to take a look at that. It is fucking sick.
It is a work of art.
Yeah, it's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But looking at their seeding scores, a rough time on the gimmick. Last place on the gimmick 1 and second last on the gimmick 2. Ended up being saved by just very consistent mechanic scores all round. 16 on the AIM 1, 14 on the AIM 2. Personal best seeding performance was on the Tap 3, which was that speed pick. So well played to them there. Looks like they've got a fairly well-rounded skill set here, ignoring that sort of reading deficit. So you know what they're banning. God bless you if you end up being a reading team going into them.
Yep. You know what they're banning, you know what you're hopefully picking into them if they don't ban it out. On to seed.
That's about all for them.
On to seed 19. We've got Snails 2 with Warm Up Pala, or I think it's 5XE? And then,
Yes,
on
60.
60.
Yep. Fairly balanced team here. Once again, struggling a bit in that gimmick. Team 20 and 23, a decent bit better than the previous team when it came to the gimmick. Also struggling a bit on the Control 1 and 2, along with that Tap 1. Actually did have the worst AIM 2 score in the entire tournament. Unfortunate session for them. I'm not sure if there was any mishaps there, but might have struggled a bit on the hidden, I'd imagine. I don't think Onmichi or Pala or 60 Rubber particularly appreciate the AR8.
To answer Ted's question, laser scoring the same as Score V2. It is not. It is more weighted towards accuracy. I believe it's 50-50.
Yes. It goes from like 70-30 balance to 50-50, is what I've been told.
Yeah, so you see some. Okay, not with the mod multipliers, but you see some comparatively higher scores for the exact same play. Yeah, with Score V3,
yeah.
or with laser scoring.
Yeah, something to note, because these numbers do look like you're seeing 140k on the gimmick 2. The modifiers are actually pretty drastically different, so the caps do change from map to map depending on where we go with modifiers, like the mods we choose to use and difficulty adjust. It is a bit confusing when it comes to the qualifiers, but it'll be a lot more intuitive in match when we end up putting the head-to-head on the screen.
Answering Seth's question again, is 1 mil the cap build? I think the laser scoring, yes, but we'll be running no fail for every single map of the tournament, so that already reduces it down to 0.5x.
Yeah, so 500k ends up being the peak for a couple of them. Anyway,
Moving on to seed 18, which is Snail.
Snails 2 not in fact beating the original Snails. John Osu, also known as Weenie, if you're familiar, and Almondai, previously known as Mochi. Both are 5WC C-Team superstars from 2025, teaming up for this tournament. Looking like real gimmick threats. Seed 8 on the hidden breeding, and Seed 9 on the laser gimmick. These guys do not want to meet Kevo or Levo at all, or they're getting this banned instantly.
Well, we may...
Oh, wait, did Weenie not make the team last year? Oh my god. My bad. My apologies, big dog. I mean, that's really a testament, if anything, to how far you've come since the previous year. So best of luck to see these guys. Two relatively fresh faces to tournament scene, but have been popping off in terms of tournament performance and showing up since, so expecting some solid things from them. Ignoring that bottom score in Control 2, we don't talk about that one.
No, we sweep that one up.
Nope.
On to seed 17 was Blackwater and...
Say the name. No, say the team name.
Alright, fine, I'll
Go
say
on.
the team name. Is seed 17, My Balls Itch, with Blackwater and Awesome Aldine.
There we go. Aldine, a very proficient hidden player, and Swackwalker, a very proficient mechanic slash hard rock player. So it is a bit diametrically opposed in the team identity. They did end up, I mean, what it ends up being though is they struggled a bit on the tapping. This is definitely an aim mechanics team. Very solid, consistent top, very close to breaking the top 10 in each of the aim picks. Struggled a bit, as you can see in the tap picks, and then had pretty different performances in the controlling gimmick, depending on whether they were playing a more tap-oriented or aim-oriented pick, but actually did go surprisingly well in the Control 2. I think that's a testament to how good both of their alternator skills are.
Moving on to
I think that's about all for them, yeah.
Yep. Moving on to seed 16. It's a Miss You with Oars and Disco.
Resident Old Man Oz is back for another round. Pretty solid scores from the team in pretty much everything. Struggled a little bit on some of those more gimmicky picks. The Gimmick 2, close to the bottom seed, down at 22. Control 1 didn't fare too much better, neither with Aim 2. But looking at that Tap 1 and 3, Seed 7 and 6, that's pushing towards the highest we've seen so far. Very impressive performances.
I think that is...
Looking to be tapping demons in the bracket.
I think that is actually the highest we've seen so far within the tapping pool, at the very least.
Well, we are towards the second half of the... We are getting close towards the second half of the entrance as we get towards Seed 13 and under, so... Expecting to see some more of that as we go on.
On to seed number 15 then. We've got Keki, who just...
Is that what it says?
It should be.
Today
I will not make any other comments.
Anyway, Kermit Nuggies and Hasapis. This is a New Zealand team, I believe. Hasapi, definitely a New Zealand player. I can confirm that much at least. I believe these guys are tapping demons. We said we've seen the highest tapping score in the pool up to this point with the last two. Meet these guys who pulled Seed 5 on Tap 1 and 2 respectively. Absolute phenomenal performance in the tapping pool. Brought down a fair bit by their struggle in the gimmick pool, along with those rough scores in Control 1 and Aim 1. But that tap pool is just undeniable in how strong they look.
And they're
Looking forward to more from them.
They're getting more of those picks as well. Well, they might get banned out twice. We'll see.
Yeah, they've still got two. They'll still have 2 extra aim picks next week instead of just the 1. So, best of luck to them.
On to seed 14, we've got Snail Saviors.
It's Avian and Mike Hawk. Beautiful name. Thank you very much for making me say that, big dog. Look at those aim scores. 8, 9, 10. Just beautiful consistency and just overperforming their seed. Could say the same for the Tap 1, for the Tap pool, if not for that unfortunate seed 20.
I think they would have
Control
gone
gimmick,
up.
they seem to slide a little bit, but yeah.
I think they would have gone up a couple of ranks, if not for the Tap 1 Yeah, if not for
Yeah, it looks
yeah, tap
absolutely
one,
like something they can perform on.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
So, I mean, these guys could have, yeah, potential for upwards movement, right?
I mean, we'll have to see if they win their first match. We'll just see who they do end up playing against in the second match.
Oh yeah, you guys end up getting a decently tough. I mean, it's not too. That's 6 seeds from the bottom. Seed what? 18. This is a mid-seed matchup, I believe. So, might actually be a fairly close one.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
On to number 13
Moving on.
then. Hail to pick Suffix and Aim Game.
Yep. Suffix in aim game. Known tapping demons. Solid performance in particular on the tap 3 with a seed 8, and actually with the aim 3 with a 6 seed. Very impressive. Pretty consistent all around the board. Struggled on some of those gimmickier picks. That gimmick pool once again letting them down, as it does for so many less confident players when it comes to the reading. But hey, you can always ban out the gimmick. It's always an option.
There is one
These
more
players
this week,
just-
though.
Yeah, but these players are just absolute mechanics demons. Looking forward to more from them.
Onto, I think we're finally entering the top half with seed
Yep.
12 out of 25. That is Snow City with Snow City and Snowblow.
Yep. 2 players that have been on the radar for a bit. Looking at that Control 4, Seed 4. Phenomenal performance. Actually, the first just really good all-round performance we've seen. No really letdowns in any of the picks.
I think they're probably struggling a little bit more on the aim pool compared to everything else. But, yeah, all around, very, very good scores.
Yeah.
On to seed number 11, we've got Lazy Kiwis with Rumi and Niavaco.
Yep, another one of those true New Zealand teams. Rumi and Niavaco, I believe these are both aim demons, and we can see it here with the aim 3, Seed 3. Phenomenal performance on When My Devil Rises. Along with a solid performance on tap 1, and Seed 6 and 5 respectively on the gimmick. Really showing the reading proficiency.
On the other hand, though, we do have... They did struggle a little bit with, I think, tap 2 and tap 3 in particular.
Tap 2 and tap 3.
Number
Seems
21,
that
number
they're,
24.
yeah, their speed might leave a little bit to be desired, but
Some
I'm sure it won't be a problem for them. Smiley face. You can always win out the speed.
with very, very clear strength. Let's say
For sure.
that. And seed number 10. Karting and Darting with Bolt and Train Jumper.
Another phenomenal name. Look at that gimmick performance.
I'll be honest, I
Seed
looked at this
2.
the first time. I did not realize how impressive it was. You see,
I remember Folk coming into a chat a couple days ago and saying, guys, I think this gimmick 1 is way too easy. Everyone's going to be able to see it. Turned out it was just you, buddy. Congratulations. Second best performance cumulatively. Train Jumper also just a very well-known gimmick player. Showing their proficiency in the gimmick too. Struggled a bit, in particular on the aim pool, but looks like they're a force to be reckoned with when it comes to those gimmicks, so do watch out for that.
once again, you can just ban out the aim pool. Or parts of it anyway. On to seed number 9. We've got the old Razzle Dazzle with Albatross and Oathwhack.
Has my team come up yet? Oh, there we are. I believe Topaz was telling me that Albatross really hoped he would get top 8 seeds so that he wouldn't have to play the first week. You missed out by 1 seed, buddy. Unfortunate. Looking at their scores, pretty solid gimmick performances. Seed 7 on both, along with the Control 3 and the Seed 5 on the Control 1. Very impressive performances there. Looks like they did falter a bit on the tapping pool in particular, but yeah. Looks like they'll be pretty contested threats for the weeks to come.
On to seed number 8. So just to preface, all of these teams that we've seen so far, bar seed 25 unfortunately, they will be playing during this first week. So the current map that you just saw. Everyone...
So every name you see after this, you're free for the week. You don't have to worry about playing.
On to seed number 8, we've got I think Monocle 5.
Yep, Monocle 5.
DJ and Poppet.
DJ and Clopper, the dynamic duo. DJ, a known just shred player with some disgusting passes. I believe he has a Jashin pass. So if that's the kind of performance you're expecting from a 5G, that's what you're getting from him. Look at the scores. Control 3, Tap 3. Seed 4, Seed 4. Aim 3, Tap 5. These guys are slot 3 monsters. Of course, Clopper, his own monster. Everyone knows how good Clopper is, so you don't have to worry about that. They do look like they struggle a little bit on the gimmick, so that might be an angle to attack them with if you get the chance in the main stage. Not next week, because they are free from that.
Yes, it will be
for future reference.
the week after, at the very least. I think moving on to seed number 7 though, we've got Snow Blue Chucks with Mimitaya and Shigon Payme.
Shigon Payme, also known, I believe, as My Angel Jeremy, another New Zealand contender. Struggled a bit on the gimmick, but besides that, phenomenal all-round scores. Double seed 5 in the aim, seed 4 in the tapping, seed 3 in the tap 3. Absolute shred. Oh, what is that? Is it...
Oh.
Oh, who could be next? Could be anyone. Snail Stompers 2, it's RTX and Sephi. Once again, another phenomenal all-rounder performance. If you take out that tap 2, there's nothing under seed 11 here. I was about to say seed 10 because there's so many seed 10s on the screen, but there is also that unfortunate little tap 1.
There is also tap 2.
Phenomenal things though. Yeah. Ignore that one. I was ignoring that one from the start. That one's just.
But yes.
But yeah, Sephi and RTX, two very known mechanics demons. Looking to make a splash here. Seed 6. We'll see them in a couple weeks from now.
On to number 5 then. We've got the Snell Shredders. Arto
Once
and
again,
Rail.
the two slots getting gapped by the originals. Arto and Rail shredding here. Ignore that tap 1. And there is one map besides that under seed 10. First number 1 of the tournament too. With number 1 on the aim 3. That was the precision alternator.
On to seed number 4 then. We've got Speed Builders
Speed Builders.
Emrek and Tedder.
For those who are curious, I believe Tedder actually had input issues during their qualifiers, so this is another... To call seed 4 a D seed is a little messed up, but that is what you may be getting here.
I think Emrek got the...
Yes, I was told that Emmerich got the top score for 2 maps, I believe. I believe Gimmick 1 and one of the other picks.
Aim 2.
Aim 2 as well. The difficulty adjust pick.
Moving.
First team, I believe, I would just like to say, first team without any scores below seed 10. So just absolute all-rounder proficiency here from Emmerich and Tedder.
I think they're also the top seeded team without any number 1 scores. On the opposite end.
Rough days for them.
On to see.
I'm sure they'll be able to upset that next week.
Oh, well, the week
Yeah,
after.
well, the week after that, sorry. My sincere apologies. Seed 3, who we got?
We've got,
Oive.
Oive. Or Oive? Oive?
Oive, I believe it's Oive. That's what it sounds like to me. Look at that control. Seed 2 on control 1, seed 1 on control 2 and 3, seed 2 on tapping 3, tapping 2 rather, seed 3 on tap 1, just absolute proficiency on the board. You see a big spike from Seed 3 onwards. This is where the real players came out for the qualifiers.
Seed number 2
Slight
then.
underperformance on the Game 7, but yeah. Seed number 2.
We've got Team Yo. I think they were the first team to sign up for the tournament. If I'm not mistaken, they're number 1. They're the first team.
Cap, and a Milbus. Absolutely shredding on those 1 slots. Gimmick 1, Control 1, Tap 1, Number 1. Barely missed out on Number 1 on the Aim 1. Made up for it in the Aim 2. Came second in the Aim 3. Tap 3, Number 2. There is so many top 5 performances here. Only missed out on top 5 on the Control 2. Nothing else. Incredible statement from those two.
I think we'll be seeing them deep into the tournament. We'll see if they can.
For sure.
We'll see if they can make it to the top. Up
Hope we can
next,
see the grand finals and our seed 1. Who could it be?
is can I get Pokemon with
Haller and Saber. Look at that. Seed 1, Aim 1, Tap 2, Tap 3, Gimmick 2, Seed 2, Aim 2, Tap 2, Control 2 and 3. Once again, nothing below Seed 5, just absolute consistency all around from them.
I think they
Looking
are,
to be a threat of the tournament.
I think they are the favorites going into the tournament. But I mean, who knows? There might be some upsets along the way. We'll see. How did these guys get past badge
Maybe.
waiting? They scraped by, is what happened. There was some extensive discussions with feedback.
These
at the
guys
very
really
start of the
want the
tournament.
badge.
They do. They really, really do. But yeah, there was some discussions with the players at the very, very start of the tournament. I think we've done our best to alleviate those issues with the teams that were currently signed up at the time when we made the PBWS ranking change. However, I don't expect we'll see this high of this high seedings for any other future tournaments. We'll be extensively reviewing that essentially.
Which team is facing the DCers? I believe that is Seed 12 who got the unfortunate fate. Do we have information of who got that unlucky slot?
Did I pull it up on the stream?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, is it 11? Seed 11, my apologies.
Seed 11, Seed 12, I don't remember.
Seed 11 according to Topaz. I'll trust his word for it.
23, it is Seed 11, which is Laser Kiwis.
Rumi and Diavoto. Enjoy
Not
playing
the
against
New
a Secret
Zealanders.
Fox and Jordan LR7.
Look,
Well, that's unfortunate.
will Jordan be back in time for
No
first round?
clue. Maybe, I mean, they have to play week 1, so maybe Fox will just be forced to 1v2. Who knows?
And if they are, then good luck to whoever faces them in the list.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, best of luck on that end.
Yep, thank you very much to everyone for watching the Maple Showcase and the seed reveal. Everything should be released pretty soon, and then there'll be an announcement either today or tomorrow. I won't confirm when.
Thank you very much. I've been Yellow. With me, Fairy Bread. And we'll see you around. Best luck in your matches.
Thank you for watching.